Hello and welcome back to the FlurrySports Podcast. Almost forgot the name. That is my level of jitters right now. We're here. So you can notice Zach, the man himself, not present, but he's a little under the weather. Hannah, who you might know from the I Don't Think So podcast, also under the weather. So instead, it's the Ausmans. Woo! We're here. Jake Ausman, as always. So welcome back to the show for game night. It is that time. Joined by Emily. How you doing?
Oh, so good. Emily from the I Don't Think So podcast.
Yes, this, if anything, consider listening to the I Don't Think So podcast. How would you describe it?
Oh, we started one way and we go the other all the time. I think
that's what you get, dude.
Is the best description. We start with conspiracies, but honestly, we trail off into things like true crime, daily news, sometimes into I don't think I am the asshole. Am I the asshole? There it is.
I am the asshole.
I am. That is a
affirmation
story if I've ever heard
Yeah,
one.
true. New trend.
We trail off. We are just coming back from a little hiatus.
Yes.
I don't know if anybody noticed it because our episodes come out a little delayed.
No, that's good. All part of the plan.
All part of the plan. Welcome to summer,
Yeah, that's true. A little more consistent. But what a nice relaunch through here.
I know.
So if you want to support, we appreciate it today. Just to give a little bit of that I Don't Think So podcast spin on our what is game night here at the FlurrySports Podcast. I've got a conspiracy theory related sporkle that we're going to do in a second, which, yeah, it's going to be great. To start, do you have a favorite conspiracy theory?
Oh.
And also, for folks who don't listen, are you like conspiracy theories are a little wild. Like, I feel like, for reference, I think, did you start that like pre-2020?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No. Well, no.
No, a little after.
It's been a while.
I'm just us him-and-hawing about how old
we've done it, how long we've done it for sure. It was around 2020, but it was not around the age of like everything's a conspiracy. So it was supposed to be fun.
Am I right to be like conspiracy theories are maybe a little less fun than they used to be?
As fun as they used to be. Now you can't. I remember when we first started up, you'd Google like conspiracy theories and it'd be fun things, and now you have to go to page like 5 to get anything not political.
100% like non-politics conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
My favorite episode is still mermaids.
Absolutely, as it should be.
As it should be. It's so good because of your like undoubting belief that like that's still my favorite take.
If you want to check out an episode, that is the episode to check out.
There's no doubt they're real. That was the take from that. Yeah.
You can also check out the time that Jake came on to the I Don't Think So podcast and we talked about Lisa Vanderpump.
Oh, Scandival.
I
think technically that might be your most popular.
That's crazy.
Episode was Scandival. Everything it touched
blew up.
But yeah, so do you have a favorite conspiracy theory?
From the show.
Yeah.
I think my favorite conspiracy theory is
recycling. It's not real, doesn't help.
So yeah, the US system is so flawed. No, oh gosh, probably. It's hard.
This episode's just gonna be me trying to get you canceled. My favorite conspiracy theory:
that's so mean of you.
Tipping. I don't believe in it. No, that's not true. Tip your servers.
We go down a rabbit hole there. But oh my gosh, probably one of the earliest ones. I still giggle to myself of like we were gonna avoid all really like hot button topics, and then I talked about how Jesus and Mary Magdalene were in a relationship.
Yeah.
And that's an old episode. So if you're like, I want to dig into the archives, I think that one still makes me giggle when we talk about it. Otherwise, I've really enjoyed some of our like more cryptid-y episodes. So we're talking about like Wendigos. We're talking about Yetis. We're talking about. We have not broached on Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Just because there's so much.
There's a lot out there, and it feels cultural. I don't know if it should be, but it feels that way.
A little bit, for sure.
Yeah, like there's a region. It feels like the same folks who we by the way, off air, so much NASCAR talk today.
So much. NASCAR.
So I might make more. Yeah, I might make more NASCAR references than normal. Yeah. Jared, if you're watching, Dale and our documentary pretty darn good so far. But I will say, I feel like the same region of the country that's like raise hell, praise Dale. Big Bigfoot. Big like they're just in on it. Yeah. Which I don't think regionally is where he's spotted. It's like a Pacific Northwest.
I mean,
he's
I
not in the
have dug into it
Carolinas, is
several
he?
times, and there is,
Oh,
but it
he's
is
everywhere.
very regional of just like what people call Bigfoot. We're gonna get into the weeds of this too much, but because I have done too much research on it, but our show is a shorter show than your guys' show,
which is as long as it needs to be.
Significantly.
Okay. This is what you really want to talk about.
It's so long.
Make your show shorter. Yeah.
But ours is only like 30 minutes, and so some of the bigger conspiracy theories we just haven't broached because to squeeze it into 30 minutes, you're cutting some big things. Honestly, I think my biggest conspiracy theory that I am so fascinated by, and we have not talked about it on the podcast, is the grassy knoll, JFK.
Which, it was interesting because now all those files are
released. It just gets so much more
out
interesting.
And talk about a thing we could really get into, and I don't necessarily feel prepped to, but is it really interesting one? Well, when the show first started, I'm very interested in I think the one, and I won't spend too much time on this because I don't think it's that fun, but I think my favorite conspiracy theory, if you want to call it that, I've always been fascinated by what are the things out there that for years were haha, crazy conspiracy theory, that it's now eventually they're oh, by the way,
that was real.
You were right. The CIA and MLK, someone did have a thing. And I'll leave that there because people can Google it. You can look into it on your own. But that's a little one I'll talk about right now. And you might not even heard about this. And now this will feel weird to folks because it's admitted to and different, but it's a sports one. For years in baseball and other sports, there was in the 70s, especially in 80s, there weren't free agency wasn't like it was now. Sure. And so the idea of guys going to different markets didn't really happen. And for years, if a player complained about it, it was kind of what's this millionaire whining about his boo-hoo?
Wipe your money with your hundreds.
Oh, yeah. So, and then in baseball really broke in the 80s. It came out, owners 100% were colluding to not pay guys who wouldn't re-sign deals or take team-friendly contracts. So, and Bud Selig, who became commissioner of the league, that was why he was named commissioner, was because of the goodwill he earned, essentially, not just for that, but basically being as the leader of the small market team. So Milwaukee was kind of the leader of we're not going to pay money for anyone. And that's how we'll stay a franchise. So it's interesting that with sports, because I think that kind of stuff happens all the time where it's you forget that these leagues were all the same leagues. It used to be a bar league.
That's so fun.
Yeah, it's it's my favorite fact about Don Hudson in the NFL, why he's the great, because he was an NFL athlete. I think he could play in today's NFL, but he played against bar league guys. That's my favorite. Fun. Was his stats.
Dog walking.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's just why is Green Bay a professional team? Because Don Hudson was the dude.
He was the man.
And he happened to play for the Packers. And he was so good a team didn't have to have an owner.
That's wild. That's wild.
Green Bay gets to have a professional franchise because Don's that dude, man. So
if you really want to trickle over and you're conspiracy theory is not for me totally, but you're sports are my jam. We have done, I think, one sports episode.
Yeah, we talked about the Kentucky Derby the year that all the horses died.
We did. Hannah and I did one specifically on the NBA draft being rigged.
Which, by the way, if you're listening in the chat, we usually have some folks getting involved. I'd be interested. I was thinking about that. Do we talk about that at all? Where I wonder the amount of people that think some aspect of professional sports is rigged at this point.
I feel you have to.
It gets talked about a lot. And I actually don't think it is at all. That feels like a brave thing for me to say.
Yeah, because you're wrong.
That's interesting. I think most people agree with you. It's so talked about now. I think that's a commonly held belief that at some level, leagues have a vested interest in the outcome
100%
of games.
I am recently watching the new, it's not new anymore, but the McMahon documentary on Netflix. I'm not good at watching TV. In case
no, that's okay. It's only a year old. Yeah.
Yeah. That hurts my feelings. Anyways. But I mean, the idea of heels and faces or baby faces or whatever you want to call them, I think seeing how successful his corporation and business was coming from literally we will set up at a gas station in the middle of nowhere to a multi-million-dollar business and corporation. It does not shock me to think that other sports try and find that magic as well. And while it's not like wrestling per se, it is.
Well, it makes sense. If you look at any sports' golden period, it's eras where they stumble into it.
Yeah.
So it would make sense for them to capitalize on that. And like, certainly I think that happens in sports talk with like how folks talk about things. Like there are no athletes or things that people are like neutral on, you know, like there's not, true.
As
like,
a passive.
Absolutely. But there's lack of awareness. Like you can name someone. I'm like, I don't know who that is. But otherwise, I don't think you're like taught anymore in sports talk to be like, he's fine. Like, I think it's supposed to, but I'm agreeing with you. I think that's maybe a McMahonism. Also, the idea of we got here late to the party, but let's just buy all the other people who did it before us. that also helps. So that's a McMahon of it all, you know. But to maybe stumble into this, and if folks have thoughts, please let us know. But we are going to get into games now. I was just, you know, we could talk all day. I can't believe we talked about Don Hudson.
Sim.
But there we go. That's the episode, by the way. Can't believe it. But yes, so we're going to get into a game. So Sporkle M is quizzes. Zach and I did this a little bit ago. I really enjoyed this. I don't think too many people, I don't know if people do this with non-sports stuff, but let me check, but screen should be shared now. I'm also going to be upfront, folks. Zach does all the tech stuff. So we're, you know, if I don't see your comment saying we can't see anything, my bad, ride with me. Boo-hoo, dude, wah, dog.
Get in there.
Yeah, get in there.
You know, in the chat.
In the chat, get in the comments. But like and subscribe. But so this is a fun one. So I'm going to explain logistically how we're about to do this, Emily, but here's what the quiz is. So you go to Sporkle, you can search anything. I searched conspiracy theories and was like, which one won't get us canceled? So this is the third thing you need to know is what they called it. Such a fun idea. It's, can you pick the conspiracy theories by the third sentence in their Wikipedia article?
I love that Wikipedia has its moment now. Remember back in the day where they were like, you can't use this as a reference. And anybody can edit it. And now it's like, this is the best fountain of youth.
Fountain of knowledge. It does make me young.
Knowledge found.
Knowledge found. New podcast maybe, but
honestly.
Absolutely. But so I also like that now Wikipedia's gotten to a point where it's like I get frustrated when it's not updated or correct. 100%. Like Wikipedia, how am I supposed to know something if it's not right there?
If it's not you.
I know. One of these days I will give them $5.
Probably not.
The season strikes. They always ask, and I always feel bad because I use it so much. But when I hit play quiz M, we have a 5-minute limit.
That's crazy. Okay.
To get 20 of these.
Sure.
So it should be good. So I tested this earlier just to see what it looks like, but I didn't really read anything. But hit play, it'll give us the third quote, and then all of the possible answers are in a bank below.
Oh.
So we just click the one that matches. Nice. I do think it might be once we're wrong, we're done. So that's a little intimidating.
Whoa.
But so we'll see that. But I think we can skip around. Like if we don't know, we don't have to guess. We can just go until we have to guess, essentially. So we're going to start. We're going to see how this goes. This is not, by the way, I'm getting people. I'll just say here, the meat and potatoes of this episode is related to Disney. So hang in there. And if you're into that, boy, do we have a tier list for you. Yeah, that's going to be the episode. But we're doing this first. So let's get in there. Conspiracy theory expert. Emily Ausman, Wikipedia enthusiast. Here we go. So, upon examination, the Federal Bureau of Investigation declared the documents to be completely bogus, and many ufologists considered them to be an elaborate hoax. So, we're looking at Area 51, possibly.
I would say that makes the most sense. Oh my gosh, so many of these I have looked up, so I feel a little wild.
Black Knight Satellite, any idea?
No, I don't know what that is.
Okay, no, that's good. That's good. Juice ball theory, that's related to baseball. We're set there when we get there.
So cool. The phantom time hypothesis. Hannah and I have chatted about reptilians. We have not because, yikes.
Paul's dead. No idea.
Death of Princess Diana.
RP. Oh, nice. Oxfordian theory.
What's Dew Space? Dulce.
Yeah, we're going to learn. Dulce Space. Philadelphia experiment. Okay, we're gonna learn.
I feel like UFO, this is Area 51.
If we're just wrong right away. wrong right
That's
away.
wild.
One wrong. Okay. These arguments have been dismissed by the scientific community. Such trails are normal. This is chemtrails
for sure.
Yeah. That is getting so much traction, by the way, and it's such
oh my gosh, I know.
Preach. Since the 1920s, answer has been the most popular alternative Shakespeare authorship theory. I was a literature minor, for folks who don't know how conflicted I was in college with what I want to do in my life. I think this has to be Oxfordian theory based on wording, but I just want to read through.
I love that one's just Paul is dead. Who's Paul?
I think we're going to find out. But I had a professor who believed this, that Shakespeare is a collection of people. Yeah. Okay. Oxfordian theory, which I think that's what that's referring to. Other theories allege that this person became a citizen of Indonesia in childhood, thereby losing his U.S. citizenship.
I am going to guess it's the Barack Obama citizenship conspiracy theory.
By the way, that stinks, dude. We're not at it. Yeah. Nice. Okay. 1998 NASA photo is believed by some to show blank, but NASA has stated this is likely space debris, specifically a thermal blanket. Dude, there's a blankie out there just flown away.
Hugging the earth is what that was.
This might be satellite.
Sure. That makes more sense.
Okay. Nice. False theory. That's a good way to start. Discredited by a wide array of organizations, including the District of Columbia Police Department.
So DC.
Yes. Not anything in the first two rows. Not JFK.
I think it's JFK. It wouldn't be Diana.
No. Do we have any idea about Lilia Icelandic last name? What that is? I don't think that's what that's referring to. Oh, this is Pizzagate.
What?
I think this is Pizzagate. Do you know what that is?
No.
Pizzagate, sorry, this is political. I didn't catch this the first time I was looking. Pizzagate is basically referring to primarily, this is a center of QAnon.
Oh, that's crazy. Go ahead, because we only have a minute and 30 seconds.
Oh, so sorry. I wanted to get into the nuances of Pizzagate. Then why won't it let me click? Why won't it let me?
You got a cursor bar now.
Why? Hey, everyone. Pizzagate. Okay, I will not be sabotaged. Former LA estimated total have been accused at one time. What?
I would guess that's the. Oh.
Nope. Help me out.
I would say maybe the assassination conspiracy theories.
Wrong.
I'm so sorry.
Benowitz became convinced he was intercepting spacecraft. Oh, this is Area 51. No. Wrong. Dang it. The Morning of the Magician suggests the secret blank society.
This is Illuminati, right?
Oh, okay.
No. Nope.
Wrong. This is insane. Unknown origin. I gotta get juiced ball. Give me a second. Okay, there we go. There's the juiced ball theory. Now we can take our time for 30 seconds. A French investigation that this died. Oh, this is Princess Diana.
Yeah.
She died in Paris, right?
Yeah.
Died on the.
Okay, that's the assassination conspiracy theory would be my guess.
No, it's a person. It's got to be. Gosh, dang it! I'm sorry. It hit me. Society's goals. This is a society. We live in a society. This is the Illuminati.
Oh.
Okay, not great. Not great.
Tried reading.
Use the buttons to review. Okay, we just didn't get there. Okay.
Fair.
Yep.
Metatomic.
Use of the phrase sometimes occurs in reference to black helicopter. Interesting. Okay. Have you heard that? Are you in those circles?
I know. I'm not.
We could call you a Black Helicopter Podcast, I think.
I have not been invited to those circles.
Okay, this was our blanket. Chemtrails we got. Doll space. Oh, interesting. Okay, so another
Dulce base.
Can't be Dulce. It's you're saying it like Dolce and Gabbana,
Dulce, like if you pronounce it, the E's an A.
Yeah, but what if it's just Dulce, dude?
It could also be just Dulce.
Maybe it's Dulce. Heaven forbid. We must have just not got to. Oh.
Yeah. And you want to know why we haven't talked about JFK? That's why.
Well, it is so much.
42 groups, 82 people assassinations.
Why an LA DA? Just ran. Yeah. Before you worked at Dallas.
Before you know.
Trying to throw me off Wikipedia.
Went to Texas.
Texas. This is funny that this made it into this list.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's also not, again, one of those sports ones. Not a conspiracy theory. They admitted to juicing balls. They just used more. Like, I don't know how they juice them. Maybe that's what it's referring to. But the MLB has admitted to using different balls different years to like try and get more offense. Like, I think 2021 they literally switched balls halfway through because people were hitting too many home runs. So I think it's deals with like how condensed the ball is, you know. But that's real. Baseball has admitted. At one point, it was so bad that this was really bad. They couldn't tell if they had gotten all the juiced balls out of circulation. So there was just buckets of balls at games, and some of them were juiced and some of them weren't. It was so just
fun.
Yeah, just grab them.
That's so fun.
See how far it flies. So
I watched it was like a 10-minute show on this family that does, like, they're the only ones who mud MLB baseballs.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And he's like, we're the only ones who can put the mud on them. And he talked a lot about how important this mud was. And I was like, this is a lot.
This is a lot. It's like, if you've got 20 minutes, anyone would like this. There's a little like E60 clip, a few years old now, because 2 years ago they went away from this. But it was honoring the couple who for like 30 years made MLB schedules. And it was just this old married couple, and they made the entire league's schedules, which, as cute as it was, they shouldn't have been doing that. I feel like it's at work where you're scheduling everybody's interviews for them.
Keep going, friend.
Yeah, absolutely. But no, yeah, they literally they'd schedule on everyone's road trips. They've got like a clip in there that everyone made fun of where they were like, they deserve a nice beach day. They like sent some team to Florida for a spell. So no, it was just a couple kept it straight in their house. That was their full jobs, was schedule makers for MLB.
I mean this in the nicest way. How long does that actually take you?
Pre-computers, which for whatever reason, this couple, like, they've been doing it for 30 years.
I mean, I hear you. Yeah, stick them all on a board and you go, you and you. Dude, you. I'm not saying it wouldn't take like a week.
Each team plays 160 games.
Yes. Okay, fine. A month. They're working.
I think
9 to 5 for a month.
Yeah, I think a month is fair. But then you have to do like some, I assume, coordination. There are 30 teams.
Oh, a team a day.
Yeah, that's not how it works because they play each other. And that's the thing is you have to a team a day, 2 teams a day, perhaps. They just play each other 160 times.
Your brains working on it? Oh.
They talk through the timing of it. I'm sure it wasn't their full-time jobs. But, okay, journalists showed was fabricated. Okay, I don't know what that means. Majestic 12, FBI, once again, this was the bogus one. Just hadn't heard of it. This is Shakespeare. Paul's dead. What do you think it is?
I'm wondering if it's like
biblical.
No, Paul
Chris
Simon. I wonder if they think Paul Simon's dead.
Clue hunting. Oh, we still don't know. We still don't know what it is. That's okay. Phantom Time. Mm-hmm. I've heard of that.
Yes. I think Hannah did one on that one.
Yes, that one I know you all did an episode on. Okay. Hadn't heard of that. Reptilians, this is just that there are lizard people.
Yeah. Possessed.
Possessed is a funny word for you're a lizard.
Wild.
Do you think, okay, not to get fully into that theory, but do you think they like, for lack of a better term, they grew up that way? Like,
do you think it's like Spider-Man where they get bit by a lizard?
It's like, what I'm wondering is, is it nature or nurture with lizard people? Is it like, are all lizard people bad?
Is it Gaga or Spider-Man? Born this way or bitten?
Are there poor lizard people? That's my follow-up question. Or are all lizard people in power?
They're in power.
Are there lizard people in Koufax?
No.
Because I feel like I've seen some.
That's true. That's true.
But Jared, if you're out there, comment what you think. But I am curious because it's always, there's never any conspiracy theories about like people.
Poor people.
It's always the strings in place, No one ever talks about the society that never accomplished anything,
No. Well, except for the phantom time theory.
Except for the phantom time theory. This is real, a book. Oh, so it's a society that I don't know about. And then, okay, this is an assassination. Oh, you were all over that. Boom. Okay, so that's my bad on that one. So we are done with that. I hope you enjoyed. And as we cut back here, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I learned how to do this earlier. Okay, great. Boom, we're back.
Nailed it.
Nice. So how are we feeling after that? Any more thoughts? I don't know. Debrief?
No.
Good.
So sorry, I was like trying to think of something. I really do think, conspiracy theories are wild, and you should look up Wikipedia more often.
You should look at Wikipedia more often. I did think about doing. Have you ever done a Wikipedia race?
No. What am I racing?
Someone else. That's usually the deal. But like the idea is, sorry, that the ad's running. The ad's running. That lady's taking her clothes off. I didn't mean to. Zach's gone rated R, dude. I didn't mean to. Hey, rating spike. Get likes in there.
Oh my goodness. You and I both thought at the same time. We're like, whoa.
It was an ad for Ozempic.
Ozempic, what are we doing?
I don't know. Does that lady use it?
Maybe, I don't know. It doesn't seem to make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to make sense. I don't know what people do, but I'm truly thrown. I'll explain Wikipedia race to you some other time. I'm out of it.
Okay.
But
That sounds great.
We're doing a good old-fashioned tier ranking now. So I was like, what can Emily and I confidently talk about? And I'll tell you, folks, I scoured. I looked through. Here's some topics that I presented. Final two is the one we're doing, which is Disney Pixar movies.
Love. Which
we've seen all of. We were talk about poor people. We were on the Disney mail me your movies plan growing up.
Yeah. Like mail me your VCR. I don't know. And now DVDs. But it was a real sad day when our parents are now moving and they're like getting rid of tubs of movies. I'm like, there has to be a better way to do this.
So many straight to TV sequels or straight to VCR sequels. Do you have a favorite one of those? I don't think those are on this list. Do you have a favorite Disney sequel? I'll start as you think about it. Mulan 2 is good. I'll say right here. I think about the one song a lot. Like a cloud, I am soft. It's good, dude. It's good. Listen to that one later. That one's good.
Holding a lily.
Yeah. You're all over it. Unironically, Kronk's New Groove is a good movie.
So good.
It is so good. Squeak, squeak, dude.
Good. So good. Those are both really good answers.
Thank you.
I think I laughed really hard at Lion King 1.5.
Oh, that's so true. Yeah.
I liked that movie where like Pumbaa and Timon are like breaking it down.
Much better than Lion King 2.
Lion King 2, kind of a bummer.
It's a bummer. What happens if you keep watching Hamlet?
I know. Hamlet kept going.
Sad times.
I'm sure there's other ones.
Little Mermaid 2, I think, gets a lot of. It's not great.
Me.
There's a lot.
Cinderella 2, not great.
They all have sequels. I was thinking about that. Like they really didn't miss.
Sleeping Beauty. Stayed
sleeping. But Fox and the Hound got a sequel. Lady and the Tramp 2.
Yeah, I think a lot of those were like. I will say I like all of Toy Stories.
Oh yeah, the real sequels. Those are good. Cars 2, where it's just Mater's Big Day.
Cars 2. I love
Cars
Vader.
2 is fun. I don't know if that's on this list, so I don't want to spoil it too much, but Cars 2 is one of the darkest openings to any movie.
Why?
They fucking kill. Sorry, I just dropped an F-bomb. I was so moved to passion. They killed that spy car. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Like, made her, but they listen, like other Disney movies, they cut away or whatever. This car is walking and talking, and then they zoom back and he's a little square of. They're like always jarred me. Like they just killed a person.
Not a person. A car.
Oh well, cars are people. Well, in that universe, you know,
It makes me think of like the Hear Me Out cakes. Sorry.
No, there were a lot of those tier lists on here too. I didn't think we wanted to go down that route as siblings, but
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. But if we were saying, I mean, what's her name? Shelby, the Porsche. What's her name? Lightning McQueen's love interest.
Dare you not know Sally's name?
Sally.
Shelby.
Shelby. What's a car? I didn't know. Sally's hot.
You and Jared. Jared's like, this might hear me out.
It's a hot car. Yeah, what are you gonna do? The cars are hot, but it's like we just rewatched. Sorry, we're gonna actually give this, but every character in the Goofy movie is hot. Like if you and not unironically, like if you go back and watch the movie, they have sexualized the hell out of these cartoon characters. That's like wild. All of the high schoolers are like ripped and jacked and like. Curvy dogs, like for lack of a better term, because I think that's a common one is Max from the Goofy movie.
And is it Roxanne?
Roxanne is very common.
Roxanne,
but all of them, they're all good. Oh, I think the real common one is the Prince ripoff, Powerline.
Honestly,
hot. He's a hot.
Eye to eye. I feel you.
Yeah, so it's real. Jeez, what a movie. We'll talk about it soon. But we almost did PBS shows.
Really? Loved.
There were some we didn't know, and I was like, I know there was some we were gonna go hard on, and I was like, that would have been fun. We really talked about doing Disney Channel original movies. There are so many people.
So many, and like to be honest with you, I apparently have not seen most of them.
Well, I feel like we actually missed the heyday, which is what I thought was going to be funny, is because we were going to be like, well, the first thing Emily said when I brought it up was lemonade mouth, which I think will tell you that's exactly what was about to happen. Was all the ones when everyone else was like, oh, these are not good anymore, was when we were like,
these are the best things I've ever seen.
Because I unironically, we'll get to the main thing. I unironically think like Camp Rock is like their peak. I feel like
Camp Rock was so good. The Proud Family movie,
incredible. Is really good. The Phineas and Ferb movie's hilarious.
So good.
Everyone quotes it all the time. They don't realize it because that's what the I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that the Twice quote is from. So that movie is that humor all the time. So there's some good ones. But today we're going into the basics. We're going into this. I tried to do sports movies. You hadn't seen a lot, and there were even some that it's like I hadn't seen or have no opinions on.
Yeah.
Like bench warmers is bad. I don't know. Like,
I love bench warmers.
Oh, it's not good, dude.
Dodgeball? You can
Dodgeball's awesome. Dodgeball's good. Yeah, we're in. That dude dies by air conditioner. I don't think we talk about that enough. Patches.
Yeah, Patches O'Houlihan.
Patches O'Houlihan. But today we're going to meat and potatoes. We're going Disney movies. Please chime in as you go. Standard tier list fare. S through D ranking. I'm going to move these up as we go. Apologies for any ads you see, especially ones with risque monologues.
People take their pants off.
Yeah, so no. I opened up the ad. You can't see that at home. One more try for the folks. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave that banner there. Just know that I tried. But
it just keeps open.
I think for this, let's say, because B is middle, which I think is like interesting. So do you want to do where C we have one bad and C is fine and we do it that way? Or do we want to do where B is fine or meh, C is bad, D is terrible, A is good, and S is all-timer?
I think we gotta, since B is in the middle, I think B is like is middle. Like meh, fine.
Yeah. Okay, well then we'll just do standard like we'll put anything we haven't seen in B. Whatever that is, but otherwise meh or fine, not good, not bad. C is it's not great.
It's not good.
It's not good. Yeah, I think that's it's not good and it's not fine. D is like you shouldn't watch this. Or
not
like,
worth your time.
Not worth your time. Certainly not worth I won't.
It wasn't worth mine.
Yeah. Maybe, I think, you shouldn't watch this. No one should watch this. Where C is like, I don't need to see that again.
Yeah.
Because fine, it'd be like, okay, if it's on, cool. A is good. It's
Good.
better than fine.
Better than fine.
And-
I really liked it.
Yeah, absolutely. And S is, these
I
are
won't stop talking about it.
everyone should see these.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
Yes, or S, if you will. So get in there. I am bouncing back and forth, so it might take me a second to see any comments, but we're just going to go in the order that they have. So, boy, what a start. 101 Dalmatians, the cartoon version. Gonna tell you right out the gates, this feels like this is fine.
I was gonna say a C. You know,
Oh, not good.
You want to talk about a sequel that I like?
The
like
worst song in any Disney movie.
Which one?
Cruella de Vil.
Oh, that's so
he
true.
can't sing.
That's so true.
They let that actor have a song.
I sit there and think like I get this movie confused with the one movie with the little girl and the alligator and the lady with the red hair.
We'll get into that one later. The Rescuers.
The Rescuers Down Under. I confuse them.
They have the same animation. Yeah.
Because to me, I'm like, what'd they do? Puppies tried to get got. And
It's
they
also a
spoiled
crazy
her
plot.
plan.
They have 100 dogs.
They from one litter. You forget this dog.
Moms truly are superheroes, you know.
Moms are heroes.
Yeah, but
that dog would have had to explode.
because Cruella de Vil might be the worst Disney villain, only for sheer like
I love the Cruella movie.
Emma Stone.
Yeah,
Where she's just misunderstood. But what I like about that movie is they didn't explain away the terrible choices she was about to make. Like, it did make me like her more, but it didn't explain away that eventually she would try to kill 100 dogs.
So, yeah, she mentally wasn't doing it.
But it's hard.
I would say listen. I'm thinking a C, dude, because like if someone was like, I haven't seen 101 Dalmatians, I'm not like,
no, it's fine.
How could you?
You don't need to.
I'm like, yeah. I don't know if you're missing. I could tell you the plot of 101 Dalmatians.
Is that anyone's favorite movie?
No.
That is interesting how many times they've remade that. When it's
Spot's the only one that you know the name of, and he's fat.
And to be honest, they're all named Spot.
Probably.
It's what it feels like. Next one, Bug's Life. So Bug's Life to me is better than fine.
Okay.
I think. And here's why I say that, because now I'm like, how many times have I actually rewatched it? But I think the ending with the fake bird is awesome.
The Trojan horse.
There are parts like the circus scene is so funny.
I love whatever the heck the caterpillar's name is.
Yeah. Oh, you want to eat me? Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
Like he becomes a butterfly and has like the smallest wings in the whole wide world. I think that's funny. Bug's Life is hard for me because again, it's one of those movies that you ready for this? This is what you're gonna find out about me. I confuse it with ants. Not ants. What's the one?
Ants. B movie.
No, I think it's ants.
Ants. I agree.
But there's
with
two
you.
ants, is there not?
Oh, don't do this to me. I think you're talking about ants.
No. I'm actually right. Bug's Life, right? Grasshopper?
Grasshopper.
Okay. I'm not confusing you with anything then.
No, you're
ants? Scary.
Ants is scary. I wonder
if
you just put me in a blender, by the way. You pointed at me and said grasshopper. I don't know what that means. Grasshopper? I don't know.
Yes.
The grasshoppers are the bad guys in this movie.
Yes.
The main characters are in fact ants.
Perfect.
So
I would again then I'd bump it back up because I'm thinking this was ants.
I think ants. No one should watch. It's a scary nightmare of a movie that is a commentary on workplace capitalism. It's on its way up. It's A. I'd be fine moving it down depending on the rest of them.
I think it's good for A for now, and then we can move it.
Yeah.
Move it as needed.
Okay. This to me has a floor. Aladdin. is either A or S.
I agree. I think the hardest thing I have with Aladdin is not the only, because he's such a huge part of the movie.
Genie is the reason to watch.
The reason to watch.
Yeah.
Because
and Aladdin's a dumb
Aladdin sucks.
Fuck boy. Yeah.
Aladdin got the namesake of the movie and is like meh.
He's meh. And he like turns it on at the end. Yeah, the flying carbon and Genie.
Abu, yeah, make it.
Abu is good.
Abu, make it. And like, I sit there and I'm like, and then I get weird about the whole like Jafar having the hots for Jasmine when she's like 16.
Is weird. But it's basically like a power grab.
You just kind of suck.
Yeah, well, everyone kind of thinks Jasmine's cool.
Yeah. Rasha.
Oh, all of the non-people.
Yeah, I think Aladdin just really poo-poos it for me, but Genie is such an just genuinely an iconic.
And I was gonna say this is gonna be a tough separation for me as we go. I'm gonna have a tough time separating the soundtrack of these movies, and this has a really good one. Again, mostly because of Genie. So to me, the soundtrack makes it better than fine.
Agreed.
So this is an S. I don't think this is S. This is not S. This is A.
You want to talk about putting yourself in a blender?
Yeah.
This is an S.
I said this isn't. I tried to say this isn't.
I would say an A. I would say an A. Just because I think your title character is me, and the supporting characters and cast are what make the movie.
Yeah, I agree. My dog is going crazy.
Your dog is having a field day.
And I just want to make sure. I'm sorry that I'm texting on chat, but I just want to make sure that my wife is here. Are you here? Is Lou? Yeah, I'm going to start with that because I don't want to hit her with a "Is Lou okay?"
Yeah, that's a bold take.
Because if she's not here, that's a bad time. So we're going to start with that. So apologies for that. And I don't think you can probably hear that. But next, this movie. I can't wait to see where you land on this. This is Alice in Wonderland.
D.
Yeah, this is
one of the movies that
Can you really not see it?
I don't get the point of seeing it. You can get references from it without ever seeing it.
Yeah.
And it is just like an acid trip the whole time. And like no one's likable.
No one's likable.
Who am I rooting for? I think Alice blows. The Cheshire Cat just talks in riddles. Tweedledee and Tweedledum are not kind.
And they killed those oysters for no.
There's like this weird pan to a walrus.
No, it's bad.
Who's like, all these baby clams, I'm gonna eat them. Like,
yeah, I gotta live my truth. This is a bad movie.
This is a bad movie. I think so many people are like, this is a cult classic, and I sit here and go, it isn't. It just isn't.
Because it is. The story itself is. I get why it's influential. This movie's bad.
Yeah, I think it was ahead of its time for like animation and color and theory and things like that. Do I think if you were like, oh, I'm sitting at home and I could watch paint dry or Alice in Wonderland, I'd probably tell you the paint's gonna be more worth your time.
I know. Okay, here's what I needs to happen. Someone has to go check on my dog.
Okay.
Because my partner isn't here. So if you don't mind.
Yes.
He should be good, so maybe just let him out and let him come in here, see what happens. 100%. Lou's joining the pod, everybody. But in the meantime, again, if you joined us later, as some folks did, Zach is out today, so that's why Em is joining from the I Don't Think So podcast. If you'd like to support, you like listen to podcasts, talk about conspiracy theories and just pop culture in general, the I Don't Think So podcast is a great listen. If you like this, we're glad you're here. If you can join in the chat. If you're listening live, if you're listening in post, this is going to be online. Hey, Lou, dude, welcome. Glad to have you. If you're joining post, leave a comment on your Disney movie thoughts. If someone out there is outraged at the Alice in Wonderland placement, let us know.
But you're wrong.
But you are incorrect. So, so that's what's going on. But in the meantime, we're back. We're here.
I was Speed.
You were Speed. There we go. We're good on camera. Yeah, so we're here. So apologies, but you know what it's like, you at home with dogs. So he's part of the fam. So Lou's here, and he's gone. That's all he wanted.
He said, "Release me from this."
He's
cage.
got peanut butter and food out there. He's good to go. Aristocats.
Oh, this one's gonna be hard for me.
So, how much do we knock this movie for being racist?
So racist.
How much? One part. I don't want to justify it. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna.
It's only one part of the movie.
I wanted to be like, compared to Pocahontas. We're not gonna get into that right now. But it is. It's an impact for sure.
Oh, there's an impact, and the worst part is it is also in the coattails of a bop. You know what I mean? Like, it's the whole song is fine until they do this like horrifically racist 10 seconds.
So I think that stops it from being ass. But this movie's really good.
I am a big fan of Cats. Like, I like cats, and so I will watch this movie I will watch this movie unironically.
Bug's Life is coming down, by the way.
It has to.
It already is an imposter.
But did you not want to do the little like dewdrop drink thing that they do?
I did want to do the dewdrop drink thing, not as much as I wanted to have creme de la Edgar. Oh, that too.
Oh, creme de la Edgar with the sleeping pills?
Nothing. Dude, put me to sleep. No food's ever looked better
than creme de la
Edgar. Oh, with the little spice and seasoning he puts on it.
He made it look so good. Well, and also, sometimes you want to talk about dark. He threw a bag of kittens into a river. It's
dark because that happens. People do that. Our dad has threatened to do that.
Yeah, and he wouldn't because he knows.
He knows. Oh, sorry. I raised the alarms to Claire, but all good. Lou was barking. Good now. Now you're all caught up. Zach's gone, and I've just lost all professionalism. But
Zach said goodbye.
This movie is so rewatchable. That's my last thoughts on Aristocats.
I think it's super rewatchable. I think it's something that is
bum 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 bum.
Geese.
The drunk uncle. Uncle Walter. We all have an Uncle Walter, by the way.
Uncle Walter.
So this is the first hidden gem on the list. Is how it's treated. We'll see if it's how much of a gem. Atlantis.
Can I share a secret with you? I don't think I've ever watched Atlantis all the way through. I've seen like a snippet here and a snippet there, but everyone always talks about how incredible it is. And as soon as I get our Disney Plus figured out, I'll probably try and watch it. But
okay, so I'll rate this one. You haven't seen it. Yeah.
I can only speak on what everyone else has said, and
it's really underrated and it's cute. I think in a list of really good Disney movies, it's fine. I think it's B.
Okay.
It's harsh to say it's not good. I just don't think it's like what happens. I don't know. Like, that's harsh because I remember it, and I don't think it's as funny as people remember it. And yeah, I don't know. The whole crew's bad. That kind of undercuts it for me. Yeah, I don't know.
Really?
To me, it's fine. You haven't watched it all the way through. You can't come it off the top rope.
I have seen, like, at most of the movie, maybe 5 minutes of a scene here and a scene there.
I think it's cool, but it's just like, I don't like it as much as Bug's Life.
Sure.
And that's where I'm at on it. Oh, in A, let's do that as we go. Do you like Aristocats more than Aladdin?
Probably.
Yeah, I think I do too. And Genie versus, the rest of the gang, the racist gang, who do you take? Everybody. Ooh, that's so good. Bambi. Okay. This movie, in my opinion, like, what happens besides mom dies?
I'm so glad you.
It's just sad.
I would just like to say that this movie is one of those movies that, like, everyone makes you watch as a child, and I sit there and I go, I don't feel better.
And this has happened. If you want to, like, just teach your kids the circle of life, like, there are better movies to do that. There are better Disney movies to do that.
Yeah.
Notably Lion King.
Correct. Just talk about it.
Yeah, absolutely. And the big death happens halfway through, and you get to work through it a little bit.
Yeah, and the whole movie of Bambi is mom dies, dad hates you. Like, because you are not manly enough.
Bambi 2, though.
Well, and like, again, you want to talk about, like, supporting cast. I don't like Bambi that much, But I also am like, the supporting cast is meh. Thumper is supposed to be the big and Flower.
It's pretty, but it doesn't do anything for him. I don't think you need to watch that movie. At this point. No.
I also think again, it is a cultural reference.
Yeah.
And so you can get the cultural references without ever seeing it. And I was also terrified of the hound dogs then in the movie.
Yeah, it's sad and scary. It's also, I'd say it doesn't get enough credit. It's boring.
Yeah.
It rains. Until mom dies, all he is a deer, so he kind of just hangs. No, what was I going to say? No shade to deer, but but
they're very offended, I'm sure.
I watch a documentary then,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I would watch Alice in Wonderland before I'd watch Bambi.
By the way, we have to speed up. I just looked at the rest of the list, and that we're already 50 minutes into the podcast. We're gonna speed up.
All right,
not that fast, but we can't take 5 minutes on every movie.
That's so true.
We've got.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So that's where we're at. Okay, it's so funny that doesn't be okay. We might go hour and a half today, folks, and that's all right. But Beauty and the Beast,
great movie.
Another all timer. Not Emma Watson, but the animated version. It's at least good, right?
I'd say it's an A. At least an A.
Yeah. Is this S?
It might be an S. I think it has such a good cast. The characters are likable. It's a good story. I like the imagery.
I think everyone should watch that movie.
I think everyone should watch that movie.
Yeah. Bad French accents.
Really bad.
If I had to say something bad about it. But no, it's good. It's funny. And there are sad parts to it, but they don't it's not the point of the movie. That's the other thing with Bambi and some of the other ones on this list that I think we're going to disagree on. They're just there to be sad. Big Hero 6. We get a recent one. I
liked it.
I liked this movie. It's better than fine, I think. Or is it in the fine category? I liked it more than Bug's Life. I'll start there. It's really funny. I liked it
more than Bug's Life. I think it's funny. I will just say, and I am a really bad judge, I don't watch a lot of movies. I'll be the first to admit it. I am not a movie watcher. I'll watch
Emily,
once.
Don't ruin your credibility.
But I will say Big Hero 6 is good, but I don't think about it.
Yeah.
Ever.
Sorry, I saw the next one. No, if I can't defend it that strongly, I think I have to leave it there. But it's cute though.
It's drunk.
It's a cute movie. The mom is hot.
Isn't she an aunt?
Sorry. Aunt is hot. Here we go. Do you even remember The Black Cauldron?
Yes. Underrated, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. Scary.
So scary.
What's the plot? So I liked it, but I do think it's
it has been so long since I've watched it.
It feels like I grew up and I was like, wait, this is Lord of the Rings.
Was it?
It feels like it's the same plot.
And it's the same plot as Sorcerer in the Stone.
Is it really higher? It's not better than Big Hero 6.
No.
It's not better than Bug's Life.
No.
I think it's behind Atlantis.
Okay,
but
I can't put you anywhere near Atlantis.
Yeah, but it's better than the 101 Dalmatians.
Yes.
I agree.
Bolt's
bad.
Bolt
is, by the way, unabashedly John Travolta. I can't listen to that movie and not. It's just John Travolta as a dog.
I sit there and I go, not good.
Not
good.
I sit there and I go, not good. That's my opinions on it. No, this is. Oh man, is the C's for the dogs? Woof woof, or is this D's?
C. I would say C. If someone said to me I like watching it, I'd be like, I don't agree with you, but okay.
Yeah, if someone was like, I want to watch that movie, I'm like, fine, because it's it's meh. But no, it's not good.
It's not good. I won't recommend it.
I'm definitely between the two. Brave
is good.
It's grown on me over the years.
God, I think she's hard to like so many times, and that is why that movie's hard for you. You're like, just do what you're told.
Yeah, but what I like about it is I think I do for folks, I have a hard time when movie characters are maybe missing. This feels, now I'm understanding what people around me feel, because saying it out loud does sound shallow. I think the way I want to describe it right now is when they're clearly not seeing someone else's perspective, or like, I have a really hard time. We just watched a Goofy movie, for example, and I really liked it, but I have a hard time sometimes with that movie because it's like, cut your dad some slack, man. Like, he's just trying to take you on a freaking fishing trip. This one, I think they do a good job setting out, like, the mom's wrong. Like, the mom is not correct. I think I come to understand the mom as the movie goes, but the daughter, Merida, is a cool character. I don't know if it's as good as, like, I see Aladdin and Aristocats, and I don't know if it's that good, in my opinion. I'd be willing to be convinced, but maybe it's in that tier.
I just think the animation style of it is so cool, firstly.
And the scenes pre-Bear, I really like the movie.
Are super cool. And then I think it's got that, like, kind of cool, like, Mordu aspect of it, where it's like, you're rooting for mom and her, even though mom is supposed to be the hard one. And then there's, like, a bigger villain. And it's this bear that's mythical.
Yes.
Who's taking dad's leg.
And I think that's the part that I don't love. I don't really get the bear part.
It's a common enemy.
It is a common enemy.
I would say it's better than Aladdin. I would not say it's better than Aristocats, but I would say
it's good. If that's the
tier,
tier,
before I'd watch Big Hero 6.
Yes, it's better than fine. It's absolutely better than fine. We're on a run these next two movies, so I'm just prepping people now, because next is Brother Bear.
Oh, I love Brother Bear. If you don't watch Brother Bear, I think you're wrong.
Yeah, we are Brother Bear's crowd. That movie an S?
I was gonna say, if you don't put it at S, I'm gonna be a little upset. I think Brother Bear, A, soundtrack incredible, B, message great, C, like, it has such funny moments.
How have people not seen it? That's what I think. Like, that's my understanding of, like, the lack of love for Brother Bear is just not that many people went and saw it. No. Listen, I'm not qualified to say the next sentence. I haven't heard much around it being controversial in a way of talking about Native American culture.
Sure.
Though wouldn't be surprised if that was out there. But to me, that's not, like, an offensive part of the movie that, like, rubbed me the wrong way. I actually think, like, it's like, basically the concept of the movie is spirit animals. So I'm, like, trying to parse out, like, that aspect from my not part of that culture perspective, trying to be like, does it hurt my enjoyment of the movie? It does not. And I actually think, in fact, the whole point of the movie is they kind of confront, like, what the main character thinks of spirit animals, and by the end it's like a more healthy understanding of self. So
you also want to talk about,
it's, like, also Phil Collins just
belting
the whole time.
And it is
Mom Bear's the saddest animated.
Oh my God.
They animated Mom Bear's mouth so sadly.
I'm a moment at the, like, listen.
Yeah.
It's Kenai.
Everyone
Sitka.
should watch it. You're naming them. You're all over it.
Like, Sitka, dies. And you're like,
spoilers.
That is miserable. What do you mean? It's Sitka, Kenai, and
the third one who's meh.
The one who's got a vendetta because he thinks both of his brothers have been killed.
Yes.
By a bear. By the same bear.
Correct. No, it's a good, and, like, he's going down the same journey that Kenai is going down. They just don't know it. So
100%.
It's cool. The moose are so funny. So I think it's S. I feel good about that. Cars is an S.
You can't tell me Cars is not one of the most iconic movies. I would put it in front of Beauty and the Beast.
Cars is the best movie we've talked about so far.
Cars is incredible. Tow Mater. You could not have casted someone better than Larry the Cable Guy.
Well, it is Larry the Cable Guy. They made a character for Larry the Cable Guy. Randy, shout out to you. Jake is jacked. Agreed. He comments this every show. And,
nice of you, Randy.
It's really nice. I appreciate it. Let me know what you think of Brother Bear, Randy. But I do.
This is so good.
Yeah, Cars is... I'm like tempted with this one, which maybe says a lot about it. It's the first one that I'm like, I don't have much to say because I can't imagine someone did. If you've seen Cars,
You like Cars.
Yeah, don't we all agree that it's like
It's good.
an all-timer? Yeah, so I think
good sequel.
With a good sequel. I think if anything, what I would say is if you haven't seen in a while, it is talking cars, like maybe that cheesy aspect of it. But honestly, the plot with Doc is like I just watched it with my wife Claire recently, and it's moving.
Yeah.
Like it's a really good story. It's it's a part of capitalism. So that's kind of fun. Kachuga. Which by the way, that being Michael Keaton is wild.
So fun.
But great cast, and yeah, the final race. It's all because Tow Mater's good. I don't think the rest of the side cast gets enough love. Like they're all so funny. They're all just bits, by the way, which is good. The Italian cars. The Pete Stop. Oh, my taxes. Sorry. I don't think you can see that, but I just pulled up my W-2s. So yeah, I feel good about that. Chicken Little. Chicken Little, is it bad or fine? I won't let you put it higher.
That's where I'm really struggling. Bad or fine? Chicken Little, I think if I watched it again, I would like it.
I don't want to rewatch this movie, so I think it's bad.
Okay, I would say it's above.
You think you'd like it?
I think it's above those.
Oh, it's in here, isn't it? It's fine.
Bad fine. Like, not good fine.
No, it's bad. It's not as good as these.
No.
You like black culture more than I do. I just want to throw that out there, but I think it's okay being there. Because I do think that movie's not great.
What?
There's a whole dodgeball scene.
Yeah. And the pig has asthma.
There's aliens.
It's fine. Oh, Cinderella.
So this is it's not bad.
It's bad.
You think it's bad?
You want to talk about a movie people see just because they have to see it? That's Cinderella.
No, I'm not letting you put Gus in bad. You really think that? You have a strong opinion on
I do have a strong opinion.
We're on the seas. I got to think about this. Okay. Sorry, I just keep remembering that's in alphabetical order. And how far we have to go. But I do.
What is the plot?
What do you mean? She has a fairy godmother.
My life is so hard, I have to clean.
She is abused.
She doesn't have a great life. You're telling me the man can't reckon? He has to put a shoe on every woman in the kingdom?
We're talking plots?
She's sitting there. She's not as hot.
Merida's mom's a bear, dude. Don't get into me on...
A bear.
No, point well made. I'll leave it. You got me there. All right. I'll leave it bad, I guess. Coco.
I'd say Coco's an S. If Coco is on, I will rewatch Coco every time. The story, the animation, the plot twist.
Coco's better than Brother Bear. No shade, but I think Coco's better than Brother Bear.
Perfect. Mama Coco?
Coco made me cry 3 times while crying. If that like I kept thinking I was already crying. The end of that movie is
I cried about Coco today.
Yeah, it's
when he's singing moving. Remember Me to Mama Coco, and I'm sobbing in my office.
This is what I would say about Coco. I think Coco's really good. The only reason I was like, is it A, is I don't actually think it's that funny. There's some funny parts, but it's
funny.
But it's a cool movie, and I think it's a really good movie.
Yeah, good music.
So I'm fine with it being S. I will say there are other movies. We talked about it a little bit with Bambi, where it's like being sad's the point. I don't think that's the point of Coco. It tells it really well. I will tell you right now, if you haven't seen Coco, you should. I'm going to give this heads up. If you have anyone in your life who's got dementia, this movie's going to fucking eat you for lunch.
Oh, 100%.
This,
yes. Chew you up, spit you out, and then if you also fear mortality,
if you have loved ones who just passed, same deal.
Yeah, when...
when our grandparents...
X-Door...
Oh, not our lives, the movie. Oh, sorry. I thought you were going to be like, when our grandparents died. No,
where he's like, he goes and sees his friend, and his friend's like, got the second death.
Yes. Yes. No, but it's an S. It's good.
How are we doing?
I actually don't know if I like it more than Brother Bear. Now that I say it out loud.
It's got more rewatchability, I think, than Brother Bear.
Okay. Dinosaur. Dinosaur is fine. I loved it as a kid.
I can't remember anything about it, but I hate the animation.
Oh, but at the time I thought it was the coolest thing ever.
What did that be? I'll take a B. I'm so sorry. Now I'm realizing how slow we're going.
No, that's okay. Dumbo. Sad. Just to be sad.
Sad just to be sad.
Sad and racist.
Sad and racist. That's got to be a D.
I don't think you have to watch this movie. Emperor's New Groove is... Oh, I think it's A, but we can talk about it. That's so funny to start with S. I don't think it's S. I don't think it's S because...
Tell me why you don't think it's S.
I don't
hilarious.
I just don't think it's I don't think everyone should watch it.
I think you're wrong. I think
this is a really good debate.
Watch it. Our father quotes this movie unironically at least once a week.
Good thing you're not
a great big fat guy.
It's be really hard. Kronk's iconic. Wrong lever. This is what I was gonna say, but I think this movie's really good, so I don't want this to be a con. I think looking at what S is, I don't think I think Emperor's New Groove could maybe go in S because it's probably the funniest Disney movie. So I'd be okay with that. Mm-hmm. But it's bits.
It's incredible bits.
They're really good bits. What's the wife's names? The wife is underrated.
Pacha and
she's so funny.
It's
incredible.
I will say A if you put it at the very front of it.
Oh, it's at the very front of A. I just wanted to put it there for a second. No, it's at the front of A. We can talk about the end, but it's just like all the other movies are like, this is really going to teach you something. Emperor's New Groove is going to teach you a sense of wit and humor.
As it should.
And
someone's got to do it.
The rich stink, I guess.
Eat the rich.
Eat the rich. Fantasia. A movie I don't think I've ever rewatched all the way through. I've seen bits and pieces of it. I think it's
Disney's money market scheme.
It's Disney in the 40s. It's just old. It's just like, I remember bits that I liked, like the mop scene is kind of cool and like iconic. But
cool colors, and they're like, look what we can do. And me.
It's not lower than C, right?
No.
Cinderella, whatever. I'm gonna leave it for now. I can't fight all these battles. Nemo is S. That's where I'm gonna start with Nemo.
Oh. And you blame me for starting at S?
No, I'm doing it on purpose. I'll leave it here for now. And we can talk about how good it is.
I think it's A. I think it's a very good movie. I think it's got a lot of really good parts to it. You want to talk about a sad opening? Nemo.
Yeah.
You also want to talk about a dad who's like not got his shit together, needs therapy.
But the journey of the movie is
cool. Gil, you've got questions on the whole time, even afterwards. You wonder what happened to him.
Shark bait.
It's good.
Darla! It's good.
Shake.
Yeah.
That was a really bad hand.
shake, dude. But yeah. Give that, everybody.
There. I would say it's there.
Yeah, I don't like it as much as Emperor's New Groove.
No, and you should.
Emperor's New Groove is a big final boss for us. Yeah, my dogs here going nuts now. Get him, Lou. Okay, this is the movie I've been waiting to talk about. Sad for the sake of sad. Fox and the Hound, in my opinion, is a D, but I am willing to hear.
I don't have an argument because I am telling you, I have maybe watched it once.
You can't rewatch it. It's too sad.
It's so sad.
And there's not a plot. Like, I think this is how much I blacked out this movie. I think they somewhat end the movie as friends,
but not totally.
They've just
decided not to murder each other.
That's what it is. And like the mom kicks him out, and I don't really like. It's almost a movie. That's how I feel about it.
I would say though, I would watch Fox and the Hound before I'd watch.
Oh, if we're ranking these, it's there. Bolt's worse than this. Bolt's coming down.
Bolt's gonna go down.
Bolt's
really not very good.
Bolt's bad.
Bolt's not a good movie.
Bolt's really bad. Bolt's about a dog who thinks he has superpowers.
Not good.
No, it's not good. Sorry. Fox and the Hound.
Sad.
Some people think it's like iconic, and it's just like, I just want folks to remember that the part they think's iconic lasts 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's just not. I don't think folks need to watch it.
It's such a good friend movie. No.
Frozen's better than fine.
Better than fine.
Frozen, would you say, has the quality of some songs that feel like overplayed?
Yes. I think that's the issue I'm having with Frozen is like, I remember we were old when Frozen came out. We were like,
we were in high school.
But like, I remember being shocked, like genuinely gasping at that movie and thinking it was really good. And I like the sequel. I just think it is so overhyped.
Yes, which is crazy because I think it would deserve an argument for S. Because the songs are pretty good, not great, but it's very funny, cool message, and I like all the plot pieces of it.
I would put it at A.
Yeah, is it better than Emperor's New Groove?
No.
So, it's the final boss. Maybe
A is my gatekeeper.
Yeah.
Emperor's New Groove is my gatekeeper.
Okay, I agree with that because I do think rewatching it, I don't think it hits as hard once you know. Like, Hans is obviously bad.
Yeah, once you've seen it once, you're like, scumbag.
Yeah. The Good Dinosaur is fine. It's absolutely fine. Southern T-Rexes. It's not. I'd put it here.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very sad, and just not that much happens.
Oh,
but
hello.
Some little kids love that movie, though.
Yeah. I know some kids named Arlo.
Sorry, that's probably the obvious. I'm not going to say that for every Disney movie on the list. Some kids love that movie.
Some kids do enjoy.
The Great Mouse Detective is very much our childhood.
Yeah.
And I do want to start with that movie's fine.
Ouch. Yes.
And go from there. Like, sorry, Lou's really getting her. Is it?
I think you almost have to leave it at fine. It is good. I like that movie a lot. He's a jackass the whole time.
Again, another movie where it's like not really anything happens.
Not really anything happens. I couldn't like really tell you the plot.
It's crazy. It's a
weird.
Crazy movie. It's like, I think there's a real Queen of England. Like, I think the mice work for the people. I think both are in existence. It's weird.
It's weird. I would leave it at fine, but I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked that movie.
Hercules.
Songs are so good.
Oh, I think you said it sucks. And I was like, we don't agree about Hercules.
No, the songs are phenomenal. Again, you want to talk about like characters that
probably
I just
my
don't
favorite
care
soundtrack. Yeah.
about.
Ooh,
Hercules.
I thought it was like.
I like everyone else. Meg, Hades, icon. Pain and Panic, incredible.
Yeah. You got to let him win that battle, by the way. He's whining. Let me win fetch. I think I do want to fight for Hercules and Ass. Because it's probably my favorite soundtrack. And I think the plot is great. I think Hercules is annoying, the character.
Yeah.
But like not much. Like we like the Emperor in Emperor's New Groove. He's annoying. He's funnier.
He's funnier. He's wittier. Hercules is just like
he's a straight man,
a good old boy.
Yeah, but
the whole time.
No, but he has a moment of being like, I was being a little bit of a whiny bitch. He apologizes to Phil.
As he should. Phil's incredible.
I will put this.
I would be fine if this is the front runner of A.
I was gonna say if you relinquish.
I'm not happy about it.
Emperor's New Groove, Stranglehold.
Yeah. Home on the Range might be unironically one of my favorite movies.
We are Disney farm kids. So everyone should watch Home on the Range. It's not S. I almost talked myself in the S.
No, I would say it's probably the bottom tier of A. I think it's hilarious.
I like it more than Brave.
Okay. You can convince me.
It's so funny. What is the plot?
Excuse you. What do you mean what's the plot?
No, talk me through it.
Cow. I'm so sorry. The black and white cow. And then the other, like, skinny cow are on a farm with this old lady. And they're having a great day. And she buys this other cow who's like,
oh, yeah,
big and loud and whatever.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, why are you here? And then they the three of them work together to defeat cow wrestlers. And the cow wrestler has those two guys in it who are like, Uncle Slam.
This movie is so good. It has the best till the fat lady sings joke in any movie. It is awesome. This is my Emperor's New Groove, where I'm like, what do you mean it's not as?
It's so good.
But I haven't rewatched it enough to put it higher. That's my limit
I watched
to it.
parts of it not that long ago, and I was like, great movie.
I need to make Claire watch this. I like it more than Aladdin.
Same.
I'll put it.
Honestly, I like it more than Frozen. This is just like, for me.
I won't put it above Frozen.
How dare you?
I'll put it above Finding Nemo,
Good.
and we'll call it a day. Okay,
Right.
It's really good. I don't think I can put it higher when I've
Yeah.
only seen it fully through.
Oh, and
Twice.
that's your fault. It's so good. If you haven't seen Home on the Range, you should see Home on the Range.
It's very good. It's very good. I don't know. I can't think of a criticism of it, so maybe it's even underranked here. Okay. How do we talk about Hunchback of Notre Dame?
I won't watch it. I don't like it.
What's
What's the line? You're like, he doesn't, nothing. What works out for him? He ends up back where he was.
Oh, but
he's cool with being hidden.
I somewhat vibe with the message of like he's looking for a love interest, like he's looking for external validation rather than internal validation, which I like as a message. And the villain is Catholicism.
He might be the worst villain.
By the way, Catholic, but
desire.
It's
good, but it's not good.
Oh
good.
no, it's fine. It's fine. I think.
I'd put it behind Dinosaurs. I won't watch it.
No, it's
Jared.
it's here.
Yelled at you like I was yelling at my boyfriend. No, because it's not that close to good.
You'd put it behind Dinosaurs?
Because you're not watching that to be like,
I'll put it behind The Good Dinosaur.
I'm not enjoying myself watching this movie.
You can't remember Dinosaur, and Black Cauldron is worse than you remember it. So I'm gonna put it right there.
Fine.
I
liked Ichabod and Crane.
But it's not good.
No, but I liked it.
Yeah. Freaky, so short. It's
so short. Put it before Fantasia.
Whoa. Oh, you don't think it's fine? No, I'll put it. Something's got to be bad. I guess
something's got to be bad. It's got to be that one.
The Incredibles are good. I've liked this movie less, to be honest, as time has passed.
I've liked the sequels better.
Oh, very interesting. But it's in A.
Put it. You're just about.
No, it's here.
Sure.
I
put it above Brave.
Yeah, for sure. Very good. I feel like this movie was built for parents.
Yeah.
But it's good. Inside Out is a really good movie, and we both work with mental health. So
yeah, I think I've just seen it too many times is my only issue now.
Yeah, but
I did not like the sequel.
No, I didn't either. But it's A. I think this movie is better than Aladdin.
Yeah.
We are really hyping up Aristocats. We haven't been talking about it, but
we're just avoiding it.
Yeah. Jungle Book is just a soundtrack.
It's just a soundtrack.
And the end with the fire and the tiger is so wild.
There's so many villains. Why is there so many villains?
Yeah, everyone's bad.
Shere Khan,
the snake,
bad. The snake, bad.
People bad. The orangutan, Louis.
Bad.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I said your name. I think Jungle Book's fine. It's not bad.
I think it's fine.
I
put it.
I think it's top of fine because of the soundtrack.
Probably.
Like
we can argue that.
It is not a good movie, but I do think people should watch it. I would judge someone who'd be like, "No, I haven't watched a Jungle Book." How do you know how to look for the bare necessities?
Simple bare necessities of life.
Yeah, that's true. Lady and the Tramp.
Bad.
Is bad. The dogs, all the dog movies.
Apparently we're not dog people.
We are, Louis. We love you.
Why are you putting it there?
Oh, you think it's worse than that?
Yeah.
Or is it down here? No one should watch it. No.
You could watch it. I wouldn't judge you for watching it, but I would. Yeah.
Oh no! I just remember I hate the Siamese cats in this movie.
They were
also
pointless.
racist.
Also racist.
So I put it there.
I'm fine with that.
It's got more going on than Fox and the Hound because of the one scene. Spaghetti. Okay, this movie getting a lot of love right now. The original Lilo and Stitch.
I liked the original. I like Bleakley. I like Jamba.
I know. Well, that's why it's getting a lot of love because people are.
My biggest worst.
On the
my
retake.
Worst is this. Whatever I'm trying to say is, I think that I am conflating like the TV show with it,
which we watched a lot.
The TV show, but I do think it's A. I wouldn't put it at S.
This is a good movie with a really good soundtrack. It's short and sweet.
Yeah.
Like it's not. I don't think it's like awesome. I think it gets a lot of credit now for being like pretty real.
Yes.
And relatable.
Had a lot of good things to it.
Yes. I think it and Brave are very comparable.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with it there. Yeah, I'm behind Incredibles though.
Yeah.
They don't got Frozen. Lion King is.
I think you need to watch Lion King. Is it my favorite movie? No.
But it is really good. I just think it's like, again, almost at overplayed quality, but I think it's S.
I think it's S. I think you have to see Lion King. I think it is too iconic to not see Lion King.
Simba kind of
proud
boy. Simba's a little.
But the bug eating scene might be one of the best scenes.
Rafiki,
so good.
our boy. But no, everyone should watch it. Hamlet's great. Hamlet with animals is good. And like it's very funny, very good. And yeah, there's not really a lot of cons to it. That one scene where he's like, why should I go back? It's a little annoying, but it's great. I'm cool with it at the tail end of S.
Me too.
Little Mermaid.
Not a fan of that movie.
Oh, it's not staying there, folks. Don't freak out.
I would put it at the top of C.
Bad.
The point of the movie is as a teenager, don't listen to your parents. Give up your voice because you're hot and do whatever because you've seen a man once.
Emily.
That is the point of the movie.
You want me to not. The soundtrack is so good. This poor unfortunate souls. They got a drag queen in there. She's a bad guy though. But it's
That is don't listen to your parents. At 16 years old, you should run away and get married because you are hot.
I like this movie more than you. But it's bad. She makes terrible decisions.
So many.
It's fine. I can't believe we're arguing about like bad or fine. It's fine. Just for the music. And the scene where they're trying to cook the crab, Sebastian. And the seagull. It's fine. It's better than Dinosaur.
Okay, I'll leave it there.
You don't think it's better than Hunchback?
No! I don't like Hunchback either.
All right, I'm going to leave it tail end of fine. Wow. I'm moving Dinosaur down.
That's fine. Creepy animation.
Creepy animation. Make Mine music.
Never seen it.
So to D you go. I don't want to fill up B with you. We're not going to rank. I'm just going to leave the Marvel Cinematic Universe there.
Cool.
I'm going to do the same thing with Star Wars. Because I don't know why they put whole genres
together and in there.
Yeah. So Meet the Robinsons you like.
I did, but I haven't seen it in a really long time. And like
creepy animation.
I think it had its moments of good and funny and good messaging. I don't feel bad if someone hasn't watched it.
No.
I'd put it.
Yeah, talk to me.
I'd put it there.
Yeah.
I don't know about Atlantis where you feel like it fits.
Yeah, it's just like also dark.
Yeah.
I also think it takes forever to get to the good part. I don't like movies that like really the resolution is just the resolution.
Sure.
Like it's bad till it's not. It's my one downside on like Holes.
I love Holes.
I like Holes too, but Holes, like they fix it, it's over. Like
absolutely,
we're there. I also don't like rom-coms where the movie ends with them like kissing for the first time. You know,
You mean?
Or Sleepless in Seattle, where it's like the movie ends, they have no relationship. They've just met. I'm talking about different things now, but
yeah. We're off track. Moana, so good.
Moana's really good.
So good.
It's not.
I think it's an S.
Ooh.
I think it's barely an S, but I think it's an S. Great soundtrack with beautiful visuals and a great story.
Yeah, no romance.
No romance. No love
which
interest.
I like.
No nothing. And it's
don't
not
like
even
the sequel.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's fine. It's supposed to be a TV series, and you can tell.
Bummer.
That's good.
I would say it is no romance, and it doesn't even hint at romance.
Grandma Ray. She turns into
so sweet, and she's like, beat to your own drum, my friend. And like, let's talk about like Pacific Islander culture.
It took me too long to realize she died.
Oh boy. Why is she a manta ray?
I was like, oh, she has superpowers. Like, nope, dead. That is her power. It's really good. And everyone should watch it. Everyone will like it.
Everyone will like it.
And this is what I will say about this. Even the part of the movie that I don't like, I know is other people's favorites. Like, I don't love the Shiny song and scene. That is some people's like favorite part of that movie.
Super good.
Monsters Inc. is S.
Yeah. I'd put it above Moana. Wow.
I'm gonna put it above. I want to know how high. I think it's better than Lion King.
Oh yeah. I think Lion King you have to watch.
And then it runs into our personal wall, which is Brother Bear. But is it better than Brother Bear? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it better than Coco?
Yeah.
Is it better than Beauty and the Beast? I don't think so.
I think it's funnier than Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, for sure, but it has no songs. Neither does Cars.
Life is how dare you disrespect Rascal Flatts in that regard.
True. I don't like it as much as Beauty and the Beast, but if you want to put it above, I will.
I would put it above.
Okay.
You got a 43.19.
Mulan
is an S.
Sorry, I'm just scrolling up, everybody. The list is getting big. Mulan is an S tier.
Mulan might be better than Cars.
I think Mulan is better than Cars.
Great. I'm so glad.
Because we're looking for a girl we're fighting for. Soundtrack, great. Sad, sure. Redeemed immediately.
Yes.
She gets her comeuppance and learns a lesson. There's drag. It's got everything you want. Drag is kind of the point.
And it's
Happy Pride.
Funny. Happy Pride.
But it's good. There are parts that have come out later is like, okay, maybe not respectful of every piece of culture it represents. But I'll be honest with my own experience with it and say that I love this movie, and I do think everyone should watch it. It's so funny.
It's so funny.
Mushu and Grandma and Cricky are. You are one lucky bug. You are one ugly cow. It's so good. Would you like to stay for dinner? Would you like to stay forever? Yeah, that movie's great. It's top right now for sure. You don't like Nightmare Before Christmas?
I got some personal vendettas with Nightmare Before Christmas.
It gives you literal nightmares.
I'm better about it now. I've just had like
it's above Little Mermaid for you for sure.
100%. To be honest with you, it is above Big Hero 6 for me.
Ooh, it's above Great Mouse Detective.
Okay. Is it above Jungle Book?
No.
Okay.
My wall.
Your wall.
Jungle Book. No, not to say too much about it, but it's okay. I do think it's fine. It might be your jam.
It might be the exact movie you like. I don't like is it a Christmas movie? Is it a Halloween movie? I don't like that. I also got paper flowers for that movie once, and it was like I'd seen it once, and it was not like a thing for me, and I was like, ooh, good.
Yeah. Oliver and Company.
That has one of the best songs ever.
I was gonna say how high do we rank it because of Billy Joel?
Because of Billy Joel, I can tell you though now.
Why should I worry? Wow,
what a song!
I rewatched this year.
I have not watched it through once, so that tells you where I'm at with it.
It's not great. I actually think it might be bad.
That's crazy. Put it at the top of bad. Sorry, dinosaurs.
It's nothing happens.
No.
You should really watch any other Disney movie.
You should really watch it.
Speaking of Peter Pan,
The real life version on the VCR was my jam. That one, not my jam.
I actually think this could be top of. Or do you put it in fine just because it's historic? But no, nothing happens. I would put this here. I'd put it after Dinosaur.
Sure. Slimy.
Yeah, I know. He really licks his choice.
Pinocchio. You want to talk about iconic? Iconic. Is it a good movie? No.
Yeah, again.
Geppetto's
sad. They get ate by a whale.
They get ate by a whale?
I don't think it's watchable.
Sold into the... You hate it.
It's too outdated. I can't rewatch that movie. You're going to re-sit through Pinocchio?
No.
So it's bad. It's just how bad.
But if someone said, I've never seen Pinocchio, you're not like, oh, babe.
Good. To me, it has a Bambi-like quality to it of like trauma is the point. And the message is better. It's a more well-told story. But like, also, I don't agree that there's never a good time to lie.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if that's like a lesson, but it's like, this kid is morally punished for doing something every person does.
I mean, and he's wood.
Well,
and he gets sold to the circus. That's what I think about a lot.
All his friends are donkeys.
All of his friends are donkeys. It's not good. All right.
It's good. Okay.
It's not good is what I just said to you.
Oh, it's not good. I'll put it top of.
You know, it ends happy. Makes me sad because all Geppetto wanted was a son.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Me.
Yeah, meh. But again, if it's your jam,
you really like it.
You really like it. It's under Bug's life for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's funny. It's good. Some folks are so into it. Okay, Pocahontas. How much do we have to knock this because it's racist? And how much do we prop it up because it is? Sorry, folks. It's the best soundtrack.
It's such a good soundtrack. And was the first movie to... If anybody wants to know.
Claire's
scared me.
Okay,
so
get the door. Now that Claire's back, she's all over it. And that is so funny. It's the first movie. I like that he cut you off there.
It is the first movie that...
Don't talk now. Wait to come back.
It is like the first movie where we really talk about like Native American folks.
It's been an hour and a half. Okay, we're rocking. We're rolling.
All right.
Pocahontas is good.
Good. Perfect. We're not going to organize them there.
Pocahontas is
not that good. Leave it in fine.
No, it's good. It's better than fine.
Okay,
fine. Top of fine.
Fine.
That's a big wall.
That is a big wall.
Colors of the Wind's a big wall.
It is.
S. Your favorite movie?
Put it in S. Put it in S.
I'm working on it. So, Princess and the Frog is an S movie.
It's an incredible movie. It's incredible soundtrack.
Great villain.
Great villain. One of the first. I think it might be one of, if not the first.
I have it there under Cars. How do you feel about that?
It's my favorite movie, but I'll leave it under Cars. I think it's. I don't think it's.
I think I wouldn't be mad. Those top three, I'm like.
Great.
Yeah, any of those.
First Black Princess.
Yes. And also like a genuinely good love story. Evangeline and Ray makes you sad. I told Claire it's got my favorite bit in it, and I think any Disney movie, which is what's the alligator's name? The crocodile. Louis. Sorry.
Sorry, it took me a second to like get there.
No, Louis retelling the story of how he tried to play out a boat. So many guns. If you rewatch that scene, see how many guns come off that boat.
And it's very indicative of
Mama Odie.
Ugh. Her song.
Claire and I have
what you want.
This movie and the next one we're about to talk about are like Claire and I's biggest rediscoveries.
I am telling one, like, yes, it is my favorite movie of all time, but I have like genuinely sat down and like it has such cultural impact to it. It has like I have made beignets because of that movie.
I would judge you if you didn't like that movie. Yeah.
I would judge you if you did not like that movie.
It's above Cars.
I love you, Tomater.
I know. I
like Ratatouille a lot.
To me, Ratatouille is an S.
I'm fine with Ratatouille.
I've rewatched it with Claire, and it's like our movie. So it to me is probably has like the vibes of Princess and Frog for you, of like the scene where Ego goes back to his childhood, gets a lot of hype.
I'd say it's above Beauty and the Beast. I'll put it
there
in there somewhere.
I can't put it any higher because if you don't like mice, you can't watch this movie.
That's fair. I don't like mice though, and I can watch the movie.
And the voice is just Patton Oswalt. I sometimes am like, I could see you, which I don't know if I like, but Ego's speech about criticism and defending the new, like, we're like, should we tattoo that speech on our bodies? And it's funny and it's awesome, and they have a really big fight, which usually makes me uncomfortable, but they get over it so effectively.
Healthy.
Oh, it's so good. That movie's so good, and it makes me, same thing with the food. Like, we're going to Paris for our honeymoon, and I feel like it's
partially because of
Ratatouille. Like, Claire's like, I hope we see mice there, and I was like, oh, don't worry.
I think we'll see rats.
Yeah, absolutely. So that dream will come true.
I loved Rescuers Down Under. I will tell you,
this is not the Rescuers Down Under. This is the Rescuers.
Oh, well, I like the Rescuers because this is the one with the gators.
Correct.
She goes, bop, bop, bop.
This is below Pocahontas. You think it's better than Pocahontas?
I think it's a good movie. I think you should watch it. I don't think you should watch it before you watch Brave, but I think it's good.
Yeah.
Robin Hood?
Fine. You think it's bad?
I think it's bad. What do you want? I mean, I'd rather watch Men in Tights. You know?
I mean, same. Okay, I'm cool with bad. It's better than Pinocchio.
It's better than Pinocchio by a lot.
Yeah, that's a big gap, but I'm cool with it.
I used to love Sleeping Beauty, and now I watch it, and I'm like, meh.
No, man. It's below, right here. Right below Robin Hood.
You're saying it's bad?
It's bad. I feel this, okay, maybe I'll throw you a bone and say that I feel equivalent to how you feel about Little Mermaid.
Fine. You're telling me the fairies aren't fun?
No, that's exactly not what I'm telling you. That is the saving grace of the movie. But most of this movie is
me.
There isn't, she's asleep and then she's not. Like she
gets kissed
and then
without consent.
And then she's a dragon. And there's a dragon. They resolve this magical, like she is so magical. She sets up a moral conundrum and the solution is stabbing her in the heart with a sword. Yeah, it's so bad that
all because she didn't get invited to a party.
It's so bad that Maleficent is good because they're like, she must have had a secret point that you didn't know about. So it's good. Snow White, bad.
Just bad.
Point
blank period.
No, it's there. It's there.
You have no reason to watch this.
No, the dwarves are kind of fun. You do have a reason to watch Sword in the Stone.
I would put it right next to the Cauldron. Because they're the same movie.
No, they're not. I wondered about that earlier with the
Cauldron. Put it right next to it, right above it. There you go.
The scenes, there are parts of this movie that they're just shape-shifting.
Yeah.
Beep, 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 beep. The squirrels, dude. They do the squirrel scene twice. The second time's not as good because they do it with fish.
Yeah.
But then there's a magic fight.
Yeah.
That's good. I think he becomes smallpox. Is that what he does? He becomes a germ. That's how he wins. So the plague, yeah. It's fun. It's fun. It's fine. It's not a great movie. But it's there. Star Wars we're skipping. Tangled is
I would say it's good. I wouldn't put it at S.
Then I think but it's so funny and good, Emily.
Mm-hmm.
It's at least here.
I put it there. I'm fine with that.
I
look at Home on the Range though, and I keep being like, oh, that should go up higher.
No, maybe we revisit that. So crazy. You can't. You know what? Let's revisit at the end. But it's calling to you. It's calling.
Every time I see it, I'm like, God, I gotta watch that movie.
Tarzan.
The soundtrack makes it.
And the movie is, the movie is fine.
The movie is fine. The soundtrack, incredible.
And to me, it has the Pocahontas effect then. Oh, Rescuers came. Sorry, got snotty. It jump scared me. I can't believe we have rescuers there.
It's an incredible movie. I don't know what you're talking about.
Tarzan's better.
Fine. But it's better than Pocahontas because it's not racist.
Yeah, okay. I agree with you. I'm moving rescuers down. I'm moving rescuers down.
That hurts my feelings.
Okay, you want me to move them both up?
Yeah.
I can't believe that. That's not right.
It is right. Rescuers is so good.
Tell me anything about the plot. We skipped by that one too fast.
She's an orphan. She gets like kidnapped.
The movie setup is cool. I like the world. Yeah, she's like using her for the money.
She's using her for money.
She's like, what? Taking advantage of the foster system?
I think so. And she's kidnapped. And like she's got this whole like diamond smuggling in the bayou of Louisiana, and Brutus is the crocodile.
Yes.
That's like babysitter.
I like the albatross scene. I like that they have like a dispatch.
Yes.
It's not good though, is it?
There's like a mouse society that helps people.
Yes.
And he's like a janitor. And they're like, you can go.
It's just that I look at it. I look at where it is among. And I'm like, yeah, you should watch The Rescuers? Do you think that? Okay.
I think you should.
I'll leave it there.
Bernard.
Toy Story.
It's an S. Where'd you put it?
I gotta find it. Sorry. Our list is so big now.
I think it is truthfully one of the most iconic movies.
I like the sequels more. To me, it's top of A. And my only explanation for that is iconic. I actually think it's a little dated, the first one.
Yeah, but you know how long ago it came out?
I know, but it feels less dated than Beauty and the Beast. Or more dated.
Is it because there's not a love story? Yeah.
No, it's just like the vibes. Like it's also very 90s.
The best video game I've ever played.
Oh, we love Toy Story 3, the video game. We played that game
to buy that so I could play it again.
You did.
I did, and I'll play it again.
And it's great. Yeah. It's okay. I'll put it.
Put it at the bottom there.
I just don't know if I agree with that, and I like S not being 2 rows.
Okay, fine.
I think we can talk about it, but I like a limit of S being 1 row. Like if we put it up, something's got to come down. Fine. Treasure Planet.
I really liked Treasure Planet.
I did too. It's A.
It's an A for
absolutely. Sure. It's got the best knockoff of Iris by Goo Goo Dolls. Every time that song comes out, I'm like, how does this not end with I don't want the world to see me?
He's flying. I think it's right behind
I thought you were gonna say he's hot. No.
He's a child.
This isn't better than
Incredibles. It's got really cool. I like more.
It's cool. It's right there.
Okay. We've been talking for so long about
We've been talking for so long. What are you? Tron? Stay there. You don't have to watch this movie. I never have. Up is S.
Up is S.
And that means something must come down.
Moana has to come down to A.
Okay. We're going to get questions about Brother Bear, but...
And they'd be right.
Moana's got to come down to top of A. Brother Bear, hang in there as long as you can, buddy. Okay.
Wall-E is an A.
Oh, it's really good. It's hard to for me, hard to rewatch because of the state of our planet.
Yeah, well, and I just think it's like just odd sometimes. Like I'm like,
it is an odd movie.
But I'm like, Wall-E's just
I'd be fine with Top of Fine.
Might be yeah. No, I think it's good.
Okay, it gets to be with Rescuers.
It gets to be with Rescuers.
Winnie and the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. We got to move on, so I think this is fine. It's not bad.
Yeah.
But it's the movie. Like, it's hard to separate those out.
It's hard for me to separate the movie compared to the show.
And
I haven't seen it in long time.
Wreck-It Ralph is a good movie. Yeah, absolutely. Wreck-It Ralph is a really good watch. It's really funny. Yeah. Absolutely.
Or Rescuers.
Zootopia's
good.
Zootopia's a lot.
Zootopia's a lot. You don't love her all the time.
Zootopia.
Maybe it's meh.
Zootopia feels top of mid to me. Zootopia is a good. I guess that's the thing. It's a good movie trying to give me a college thesis statement on equality. It's trying to do a lot.
It's doing a lot, and then the fox
ends
up with a bunny.
The fox ends up with a bunny, which is cool.
Onward might be one of my favorite movies.
Really?
I really liked Onward.
I've watched it one time and I liked it.
Really good. Good soundtrack, good story of an epic movie of like brothers being brothers and their dad died.
It's not better than Home on the Range.
It's not better than Home on the Range. Home on the Range might also be a wall for us. Soul.
I liked it more than everyone else in our family.
It was me.
I put it right under Zootopia. I think it's doing all the same things. I thought it was a good movie that's like, how do we make a kids movie about the meaning of life? It's so much.
I think it just bit off so much.
We're leaving Star Wars and Marvel there because they're whole franchises. So I feel, okay, well, category by category, these are all fine here in my book. They deserve to live down there. No one needs to move up. Do any of these need to move down? Does Lady and the Tramp not need to be watched? I think that's a good line. I could move, now that we did that first, I can move 101 Dalmatians down.
But I'm not mad if people watched it. You know what I mean?
No, but I am like, why?
Well, yeah.
Okay, leave it there.
Leave it
That's
there.
cool.
I think Lady and the Tramp's above it, but like, I don't think it matters.
Okay, Lady and the Tramp's above Chicken Little because I am like, why'd you watch Chicken Little?
I think you're wrong on that one.
Okay.
Our mez.
So does any of these need to move up? Does Robin Hood need to move up the meh?
No.
Okay. I'd be cool moving all three of these down to they're not a good movie. Oh, I don't believe that about Little Mermaid. I was trying to throw you a bone. I don't believe that.
They say. I think they are good for what they are.
Yeah, I think those are meh. I don't know if you actually remember the Black Cauldron.
I do, and there's that weird little dog thing in it.
That's the only thing I remember about it. It's a good movie.
It was a good movie.
It
was funny. It had its things. I am fine leaving it where it is.
Okay, so meh stays, or do you have any that go down?
Stays. I don't think there's anything in here.
Does this go down?
Why do you hate me?
No. Okay.
Maybe you drop it below Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, it was too high. That was for sure. Like I was like, what are you doing next to Atlantis?
I will say, Hunchback of Notre Dame, really not my movie.
I know, but I can't I understand why folks watch it. I actually also just think it's a pretty movie. Purdy is what I was gonna say.
Real purdy.
Good. Okay, this is good.
I think that's fine. I think that's great.
We've talked it through. None of these are meh.
No.
Okay, these are our S's. We could talk about order. How did Up's higher than that?
Up is higher than that. We were moving quick. I'd say it's beneath Ratatouille. I really liked Up. Another movie of like, if
everyone should watch that movie.
Everyone should watch that movie. If you are not in a mentally like, I like old
the
people
first
space,
10 minutes,
you're gonna be wrecked.
Yeah,
and
sobs.
You're
Yeah,
gonna sob, and then you're gonna be sad.
But the rest of the movie is so feel good.
Yeah, when they get in their fight, though, I'm like,
no! Oh, I know, but he realizes it quick. He gets to the spot and realizes like she's still not there. It's a good.
So such a good movie. I think Mulan is top tier, though. It is funny. It has such good music.
I think Princess and the Frog's better.
Wow. I mean, I won't argue with you because I do love me Princess and the Frog. I think Princess and the Frog is such a good movie.
And here's the only thing. I get the point of the movie, and Mulan's great. I think just for top, it is a little hard for me to be like, I always watch the movie and I'm like, oh my God. And now we all have to pretend that it's a big deal. She's a woman. Like it's a little hard sometimes. It's like, oh, woman. Like
everyone's very upset.
Yeah, it's a little tough.
I
but
would say Ratatouille is probably above Monsters Inc. for me.
I agree. I'd put Ratatouille here. Above Cars.
Above Cars.
No, below Cars. Some people can't watch Rats. Lion King's
very
here.
good, though. Lion King is like up
knock
there.
anything? Does anything sneak in above these bottom ones?
I don't believe so. I think the only issue
Would you swap Toy Story and Lion King?
No.
Or Moana and Lion King?
No, because I think the thing with Lion King is I think everyone should watch it.
Yeah.
Is it like a movie I'm going to write home about? No.
And that's why
Home on the Range should be up there.
our last one, Home on the Range.
I am telling you, if you haven't seen Home on the Range, you need to see Home on the Range. It is one of the most incredible movies. It's funny. So good.
It's so good. I might go rewatch it
you
tonight.
You should.
So
Uncle Slam.
That's
what
crazy.
What have you done with Uncle Slam? And he just put on glasses. He's like, clicking.
What have you done with Uncle Slam? And he's
That's so good. It's so good.
There's a black cow.
And he rides a buffalo.
Yes.
And he yodels. That's how he gets them, is he yodels.
Yeah, he mind controls. But the main lady has such a bad sense of pitch that she's not mind controlled.
Yeah, and then she shoves fluff in everyone else's ears.
Yes. Oh, that movie is great.
And then the buffalo are like, these cows are the hottest things I've ever seen.
That movie's so good. Okay, we're leaving it there.
It's so good. If you haven't seen it,
it's only fitting that this might have been the longest episode we've ever done.
It is long.
And this was your mission coming in today, but we've talked about it all. So, Em, thanks for filling in. But this was 2 podcasts. This is your I Don't Think So podcast, Phil. This is your Flurry Sports, Phil. Next week, hopefully Zach will be back. But it was a great time. Put her there. In the meantime, go watch Home on the Range and I guess Rescuers.
It's so good. I think you should.
I don't know.